Good evening, friends. My name is Daria, and today I'm going to guide you through a restorative, gentle bedtime yoga sequence. This sequence perfect for all levels, and I prepare some pleasant variations for beginners. Now find the most comfortable position in the center of your mat. Relax your shoulders and breathe in deeply. Gently tilt your head toward your right shoulder and try to touch it with your ear. Repeat on your left side. You can do several sets. Continue deep breathing and push your shoulders down. Now slowly rotate your neck to the right. Gaze over your shoulder. Turn your head to your left shoulder through the half circle. Gently push your chin down. With next inhale, raise your arms and reach up to the sky. Cross your fingers. Bend your elbows. Place the base of your thumbs on these points. Gently squeeze your hands around the base of your skull. Still squeezing, gently press and tilt the chin towards the chest. Slowly turn your chin to your right shoulder and then to the left shoulder. This traction will help lengthen the cervical spine, as well as stretch the muscles down into the mid-back area. Gently release your hands from your head. Move your shoulders in a circle, bringing them backward, upward, forward, and then downward to starting position. Continue deep breathing, then reverse the direction for a complete set. Now place your arms on your knees and we will slowly move into the circles, engaging with the movement. Now begin to circle the ribs one way, inhaling as the chest comes forward and exhaling as it comes back. Use your belly and hands here to help find this movement. Move slowly. And now switch side. Inhale as you move back and exhale as you move forward. Keep sit bones grounded, moving only from the spine. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine. This brilliant movement helps you a gentle massage for the internal organs. Back to the center, find stillness. Now cross your arms and wrap them around yourself, like you are giving yourself a hug, with the left arm on the top of the right arm. Make a deep inhale. With the next exhale, you can start to pull the arms away from the chest. If you feel ready to move more deeply, with the next exhale, we slowly go down. Place your hands in front of you. For beginners, I've prepared a gentle variation with a pillow, which you can find in the upper right corner of the screen. You should feel an increased stretch through the deltoids and upper back. With next exhale, we back, and then do the other side. Don't collapse forward, try to keep the spine straight, trying to create space between the arms and chest here. The full version of this stretch can be a little bit difficult for you now, so I provide an accessible beginner modification for everyone. This asana will stretch the deltoids and rotator cuff muscles, as well as the upper back slightly. And with inhale, we go up and come back to the first position. For the next half lord of the vicious pose, sit on your left foot with your left sitting bone on the heel and your right sitting bone on the side of the ball of the big toe. Then cross the right foot over your left thigh and put it on the floor outside your left knee. Put your right hand on the floor behind you and press it down. Exhaling, turn your trunk to the right, releasing your waist. Hold the pose, breathing softly, and now repeat on the other side through the center. Inhale and lengthen your spine. As you exhale, soften your trunk and allow it to move as far into the twist as possible. This beginner-friendly asana stretch shoulders, hips, neck and spine, relief from fatigue and backache, calms the body and mind and nervous system. And now we move to double pigeon pose. Sit on the sit bones, straighten your back and stack your shins on the top of the other in a modified cross-legged position. Your shins should be parallel to the front of the mat. Your top knee may or may not rest on your bottom ankle. If you're ready, hinge forward from the hips, extending your arms out in front of you. You can find beginner-friendly pillow variation in the right corner of the screen. As you continue to practice this pose, you'll be able to fold forward more deeply. Hold the pose with the deep breath cycles. Now switch your legs so that the one that was stacked on the bottom is now stacked on top, and repeat your fold. Continue to breathe deeply into your nose. This asana can be a little tricky in the beginning. Take it slow and don't attempt this pose if it causes you any pain or discomfort. Now we move to the next asana. Shift your weight forward on the front edge of your sitting bones. Bring the soles of your feet together and slide them away from you to form a diamond shape with your legs. Make a deep breath in, hold for a second, and with exhale, fold forward from the hips to your appropriate age. Then relax your upper spine and let it round. The beginners can find a peaceful variation with a pillow in the right corner of the screen. Relax your shoulders and neck and let your head fall toward the arches of your feet. Let your knees fall out to the sides like butterfly wings. Close your eyes here and breathe in deeply. Continue breathing deeply. And now we're back to the first position. Inhale as you slowly lift your chest. And we move to the next seated figure 4 pose. Sit with the left knee bent towards the chest and the foot on the floor as close to the butt as possible. Arms should be behind you. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Flex the foot and press the knee back towards the foot. Keep breathing deeply. Keep the back straight. And now we do this pose on the other side. Bend your right knee towards the chest and the foot on the floor as close as you can. If it's too difficult for you now to keep your foot close to your hips, don't worry about this and move your foot further from the buttocks. Continue, keep the back straight and breathe deeply. Release all the tension inside. Go ahead, straight your legs forward. Bring your both arms up to the sky. Make a big inhale, and with the next exhale, bend forward at the hips, curving your spine into a forward bend. Inhale, and keeping the front torso long, lean forward from the hip joints, not the waist. Lengthen the tailbone away from the back of your pelvis. When you're ready to come up, first lift the torso away from the thighs and straighten the elbows again if they are bent. Now go ahead to cat-cow pose. We begin on all fours in tabletop position. Make a deep inhale. With the next exhale, tuck your chin into your chest and round your spine towards the ceiling. Stop here, allowing your head to hang down. Inhale deep to expand your belly as it lowers toward the floor. Allow your breath to guide the movement. Go ahead and start to do a cat-cow circles. Begin to gently circle your rib cage clockwise in a cat-cow motion. Inhaling as you put your belly down toward the ground for cow pose, and exhaling deep as you knit your ribs in and up for cat. We make 5 times in one direction and 5 times in the other. This pose improves the flexibility of your muscles and straightens your spine. Go ahead and do melting heart pose. From all fours, knees a little wider than hip distance apart. Keep your hips in line with your knees. Step Straighten your arms in front of you. Place your chin or forehead on the floor, allowing yourself to soften in this pose. And beginner-friendly variation in the right corner of the screen is to put pillow under your chest area. Continue deep breathing here and feel the nice tension in the front body, chest, ribs, front of the shoulders, maybe even the belly. To come out of this pose, gently bring your hands towards your shoulders and lower your hips on the heels. Before the child pose, we cross our fingers behind the back and make some deep waves starting from your spine to release all tension inside your body. And we go ahead, move to a child's pose with a super comfy variation with pillow. Slide your knees a little wider than your hips and draw your hips back towards your heels into a child's pose. This is a resting pose. Now let's release all tension inside your body. And breathe deeply here. Relax your shoulders. Feel free to close eyes here. Continue to breathe deeply into your nose. And now we move to a supine spinal twist, starting with your knees bent and your shoulders flat on the floor. The knees are brought up, bent, and then cross over the trunk to the one side. You can take your knees all the way down to the floor, but if that proves too difficult on your back, going part way is fine too. And beginner's tip here, you can put pillow where your knees land for support. Keeping your shoulders open and wide, try to relax them as much as you can and let the effect of that ripple down your spine. And now we switch this position to a spinal twist with eagle legs. On the inhale, take the left leg over the right knee, and then on exhale, let the legs fall to the floor on the right side. You can use gentle variation with pillow here. Let the belly soften and look towards the right hand if it doesn't stray the neck. Bring the legs back to the center. Uncross and switch legs, bringing your right leg on the top of the left. Continue deep breathing here. As you exhale, allow the all tension in the front of your abdominal region to melt away. Bring the legs back to the center, uncross them and lift up to the sky. Allow your head to rest on the ground here and place your arms wherever they are most comfortable. Keep breathing deeply and stay here with your toes flexed. Bring your legs back to the ground, bend the knees, and bring your hands to the lower back. Squeeze your hips and push your belly up. You can keep this position or you can gently bring feet forward. Keep your hips lifted and head on the center. Slowly walk with your legs back and bring your hips on the mat. Now go ahead, take the pillow, sit on the floor with your knees bent. Place a pillow behind you at about where the level of the bottom of your shoulder blades will sit when you lie back onto the pillow. Lie back slowly onto the pillow while keeping your knees bent. Now straighten your legs. Make a big inhale. Exhale and relax your chest and ribs. This is a good stretch to lengthen the muscles. And from here we move to supported fish position. Move your pillow under your shoulders area. Your hips grounded. Straighten your arms, cross your fingers, extend your arms and bring them above your head. You can keep your knees bended or straighten your legs down the mat. Close your eyes and relax here. This relaxing back bend opens up the front side of the body and expands the chest, offering release for neck and shoulders. It perfectly works for those who are computer bound for the majority of the day. Now bring the pillow onto your hips area. Connect your foot and open your hips. Inhale and raise your arms above your head, parallel to each other. Bring your foot closer to your body and widen your outer knees away from your hips. If you feel any strain in the inner thighs and groins, support each of your thighs on a block or folded blanket slightly above the maximum stretch of the groins. Breathe deeply and continue sinking the groins into the pelvis. To come out, use your hands and gently press your thighs together, then roll over and push yourself away from the floor. Hope you guys enjoy the practice today. This is my favorite part of the evening, when we in just 30 minutes got rid from the all noise in the head. Our pace slows down and the body pleasantly relaxed. Let me know how it leaves you feeling. If you enjoyed my videos, like and subscribe to support my channel. Sending love for all of you guys.